Welcome to the campus of Albert Einstein High School in Kensington, Maryland. The end of the spring season nears, and there's only 2 matches left this season, including tonight as MSI Pro looks to even themselves with Bowley's Athletic in the standings and potentially take the lead in the table. Meanwhile, Hybrid FC is just looking to end the season on a high note. They have no points and have lost all 8 of their matches so far. The hosts enter this match handing the aforementioned Bowley's Athletic their first loss of the season in a 4-2 win here last Saturday. Team NG scored his conference-leading 6th goal along with 3 other goal scorers. Hybrid is coming off a 3-0 loss on the road to Moko 1776 FC in a match where Fomujan Chunga scored a brace for Moko. Looking at the table, Bowley's Athletic enters tonight with a 2-point advantage over MSI, and while a win doesn't mean MC squared, sorry, a little Einstein humor for you there, a win does equal first place for the time being. Meanwhile, Bridge Sports Club and Moko 1776 are locked into their playoff positions with 14 points each. Bridge currently holds the 3 seed in the DMV North Conference on goal difference. That's all you need to know to get you started. Welcome to our coverage of the UPSL DMV North Conference on DMV Sports Media. Alongside my cameraman, Dono Wallace, my name is Josh Sager. We are so happy to have you with us wherever you may be. Let's take a look at the starting 11s, beginning with MSI Pro. Gonzalo Bartoli-Pinero will be the netminder. Coach Nassim Abushi will employ a 4-3-3 formation in front of Pinero. The backline consists of Matthew Capolina, Emmanuel Cuadio, Ahmad Neama, and Ilyas Uldbrahim. Sorafel Asres, Kuta Ishibashi, and Tomas Martini will make up the midfield, and the attacking options tonight will feature Nicholas Alt, Abdur Neama, and the previously mentioned Team NG. Coach Bruno Taj utilizes a 4-3-3 as well tonight. Jairo Caceres will be in net, and he works tonight behind a backline featuring center backs Hunter Hillis and Oliver Rivas. Tarek Amon is on the left side, and Obi Ekeagwu will be used tonight as the right back. The midfield trio consists of Pierre Corneille, Barry Suare-Wooten, and Nisi Brown. Reggie Gaynor, who scored a goal in Hybrid's match against Bridge 2 weeks ago, will also feature alongside Daryl Greenwood and Kevin Santos in the attack. Right now is the national anthem, so we will pause until this is over. Back at the stadium on the campus of Albert Einstein High School. Again, thank you so much for joining us here. It is a beautiful night here in Kensington in the DC area. We've had a lot of storms and a lot of rain over the last week, so we are thankful that the weather gods have decided to give us some nice sunlight. And it's going to be a bit breezy tonight, so we are going to be getting ready for that as well. Just about set to go here. Just about set to go here, just waiting for the final whistle. It seems there actually might be a little bit of a delay. There might be something wrong with one of the nets here on the left side. Because the administrator for MSI Pro is just going over. It looks like, yeah, they're just going to try to attach the nets back to their bearings. It's going to be a little bit of a delay here, hopefully not too long. All right, seems we've got that issue fixed now. We are just about set to go here on a relatively tepid night here in Kensington. 68 degrees here at kickoff. Whistle blows and away we go. Here on the 9th match day of the season, MSI Pro will be going from right to left on your screen in the all green. Hybrid will be wearing their alternate all white. Josh Sager, Donna Wallace, thrilled to have you along for the ride as MSI Pro is just going to send it back to their goalkeeper, Bartoli Pinero, who's just going to send it back into the air. MSI Pro is currently 6-2-2 coming into tonight, and they are looking to just maybe potentially take the lead over Bowley's Athletic in this table. As a chance now for an attack. There was a little bit of a shirt pull, but the referee is going to give a goal kick for Caceres. As I was saying, Bowley's Athletic currently has 19 points, only 17 right now for MSI Pro, but as it stands, it's 18 if the score ends up holding. They could get up to as high as 20 tonight, and then they are going to need some help tomorrow, since Bowley's Athletic doesn't play until tomorrow. Bowley's Athletic will be playing Maryland Bobcats tomorrow out in Laurel. As MSI Pro here is going to just try to reset it, gets it back to Pinero. He's going to send one into the air and actually out of play. MSI Pro is actually playing a little bit more defensively here, a bit early, more defensive than I think they normally are used to. This is an MSI team that has scored 24 goals. That's second in the conference, once again to Bowley's Athletic. And Hybrid has leaked goals like candy. And here's a chance now for NG to chip the keeper. NG! Oh, this is going to be an own goal! Think that went in off the knee of Hunter Hillis. Well, that didn't take long. And MSI Pro already has a 1-0 lead. NG's going to take credit. I think it might have deflected off the knee of Hunter Hillis as he was tracking back, and it went over the head. There was nothing that Caceres could do about that. And MSI Pro has got a 1-0 lead, and a very crucial one in terms of the conference race here. Because as it stands, they are now at 21 points. Or 20 points, excuse me. And now have a 1-point lead over Bowley's Athletic. Marking this the first time this season that Bowley's is not sitting in the catbird seat of this conference. Hybrid looking to respond immediately here, and the ball is just out of the reach of Reggie Gaynor. But already, this is a quick start for MSI Pro. Pinero sends one into the heavens, and it goes in right to the head of one of his attackers, I believe, Ulbrahim. Hillis is going to want to rectify himself for that mistake. Pass back to Caceres, and the goalkeeper is able to clear it out of the way. Greenwood not able to settle that one down cleanly. So MSI Pro, they've only had one opportunity, and it was more thanks to a mistake, but this is going to be a very big test here. Hybrid is actually pressing way more than we've been used to seeing them so far this season, and Daryl Greenwood almost made the keeper Bartoli Pinero pay for that. Taken away now. Here's Kati Menji. To the outside here. This is Nicholas Alt. Greenwood takes it away. Gets the pass back from Kevin Santos, and that's going to be out of play for a throw-in. I would say if Hybrid is really going to want to have an opportunity to win this game tonight, they're really going to need to not do what they've been doing a lot of the time this season, which is clustering up so much that it's not going to open up anything for them, and it allows for their opposition to use the outside channels, as Nisi Brown putting some pressure on Pinero, but the goalkeeper is able to clear it out of the harm's way. Oh, given away here. And another chance for MSI Pro. Here's a shot, and it's going to go wide. Believe that was Tomas Martini who took it. And that already could have almost been 2-0. It's going to be a goal kick here. But already MSI Pro has been pumping the gas so far. Santos got dispossessed there. Throw-in coming up. Long throw-in from Ekeagwu. Rivas with a little bit of an elbow. There's not going to be a call there. Chip pass, and somehow he was able to get that to Hunter Hillis. That one's taken away now by Ulbrahim on the right side. Watch for Ilyas Ulbrahim, who is marketed today as a defensive back. Watch him to be used as a wing back today. He really likes to go up the channels and really join in the attack. Taken away here. Here's Abdur Neama. Pushed down, no foul called. Suware Wooten. To the outside. Ball was launched by Suware Wooten, but into a opposing player. Pinero is gonna send that one forward, hits the head of Hillis. Good move there by Rivas, who's gonna be joining the attack a lot more today, I think, than he was also planning on. He is one of the two center backs that could have almost been catastrophic there from Emmanuel Kawadio. Alt gets the loose ball and centering one for Ishibashi. Nice delivery on the cross here. Ulbrahim doesn't have much support. Amon is going to kick it out of harm's way. Long throw, and that is very nice. There was no support, though. Goes back here. Martini. Looks for a reset. Martini. Ooh, and he is taken down hard. Foul committed. And a free kick here for MSI Pro. Here in the 8th minute. Chance already for MSI Pro to double its lead. Kick to be taken by Uldbrahim. Whistle blows. Uldbrahim is going to take it down low and short, and that did not work at all. And Nisi Brown, oh, and he had a really nice opportunity to get Daryl Greenwood on the break. Can back. Recovered. Here's Capolina. Pinero's got to get rid of it because Nisi Brown was applying some serious pressure. Reggie Gaynor gets it off of Alt, and it's going to be out of play. Long throw in. We're going to be seeing that a lot today from Hybrid. It's been one of their specialties. I would say if Hybrid's able to get something on the counter here, because it seems to me that MSI Pro has been way too much on the ball so far. If they can get something on the counter and expose that back line, which has been really good tonight or this season for MSI Pro, that they could really sabotage some plans here. Nisi Brown now chests it down. He's going to go out wide. Here's Daryl Greenwood. Couldn't get a clean touch. Greenwood, oh, nice one-time pass from Brown, but Greenwood gets pushed off of it by Surafel Asres. Goal kick here for MSI Pro. Got a good crowd tonight. Again, as I said, it's starting to become summer around these parts, and if you have never been in this area, the summer comes at you quite quickly, and the humidity here is unbearable at points. So it is a great night here in the DC area. It's also worth mentioning we have had rain over the last, I would say the last week, as we will get back to that in a second. Nice through ball from Greenwood to Nisi Brown, but it looked like he was probably going to be offside anyway. And they're just going to let it go out of play for a throw-in. Oh, the assistant ref said that there was not going to be offside. Pinero almost got taken down there. Capolina. Good fake out by Alt, but it's just going to go out of play. As I was saying, we've had a lot of rain here over the last few weeks. Or last few days, excuse me, not weeks. Caceres. Here's Hunter Hillis, the captain tonight for Hybrid. Gaynor, who's going to be acting tonight as a member of the back line. Capolina. Ishibashi. Oh, these are some very nice moves right now for MSI Pro, but gotta wonder if it's gonna amount to anything. A bad giveaway, and a chance here for Nisi Brown to break, and Brown is gonna be offside as he runs into the keeper, Pinero. I think even if that stayed on, he probably would have been called for a foul there, even if he attempted to play the ball. Too much for Uldbrahim on that pass, so it's going to be a throw-in, and they're just going to do a reset here. So wide him on. Oh, not the best giveaway, but NG is offside. Oh no, they're going to keep this onside, and it's going to be 2-0. A little too lackadaisical by the defense of Hybrid FC. They are a bit not happy right there after it was turned over. I believe it was Obi Ekiagwu who turned that over. But all that matters is the goal being scored by Abdur Neama. 2-0 MSI Pro in minute number 14. And that is just one of those giveaways that you really, really cannot have happen there. That's just asking for them to get a asking for your opponent to get a cheap goal, and one that you gifted them. So now a big hole for Hybrid, and I think the Bowley, if anybody here is from Bowley's Athletic watching this, they are not thrilled right now about this score line, meaning that they are going to definitely have to win tomorrow. Because I believe now, with the goal differential, I think MSI Pro, as it stands, also currently leads because of that. Even if they get a draw tomorrow against Maryland Bobcats. Rivas is just going to go back to his keeper. And you got to feel for Jairo Caceres here. Neither of those goals is truly his fault. He's just been put into some really, really rough situations. A little bit of a battle, and ooh, we might have had a little bit of a collision. I believe that might be Tarek Amon that is down. Pardon me, that is Pierre Corneille. One thing that we've noticed a lot, or at least that I personally have noticed, is that Hybrid FC has been moving their players around a lot just to see what other positions they might be able to fill, but it's very intriguing to see if they're able to find some versatility. Ishibashi heads it out of play. That's not to say that Hybrid hasn't had their chances yet, too. They've actually had a few chances, but just keep going offside, or just really good goalkeeping play by Gonzalo Bartoli Pinero. Caceres. Soft pass to Amaya, who gave up that second ball that led to the second goal, and now Ishibashi gets the turnover. He is pushed from behind by Obi Ekeagwu, and they are not going to call a foul, and it's cleared out of the way. Gainer, back to Ekeagwu. He got tripped up by Abdur Neama. And he's going to take it quickly. And a chance here on the break. Here is Tarek Amon. Oh, really nice keeping from Pinero there. It was a really good play to impede any chance of an attack there. Because if Amon is able to get past that, that's going to be in the goal. Throw in to be taken here by Pierre Corneille. Has scored one of the only 5 goals this season, by the way, for MSI Pro. That's it. They've only scored, or excuse me, for Hybrid. That is it. They've only scored 5 goals, and they're facing a team right now that has scored now 21 more than they have. Nicholas Alt. The Swissman that went to George Mason. Passes to Abdur Neama, who gets fouled after being held from behind by Barry Suwari Wooten. Taken short by Neama, and now Katsuya Ng sees Hunter Hillis kick it out of the way, and it will only go out for a throw-in. This was the kind of stuff that we saw also back in November, in late October, early November, when MSI Pro was qualifying for the U.S. Open Cup. They took a team in Christos FC and completely manhandled them. Neama heads it. Just out. Not going to lie, from the angle that we're sitting, it looks like that could have gone into the net from the most acute of angles. So Caceres takes a short goal kick. Gainer heads it, and it's just going to be kicked out of play by Nicholas Alt. Ahmad Neama going back to his keeper. Ishibashi not cleanly headed down, but was able to find NG. Gainer. It's involved in a tussle with Ishibashi, and it's poked away there. Oh, given away, and now Nisi Brown has an opportunity. Nisi Brown! Great save by Pinero, and it's going to be sailed way wide on the rebound. Oh, that was a fantastic opportunity. I mean, I don't know how in the world Gonzalo Bartoli Pinero was able to get to that ball, but he did. Were they not able to see that? That's definitely been tonight Hybrid's best chance. They just weren't able to convert. I don't know how Pinero was able to get a finger to that. He was already sliding down as Brown was trying to kick the ball, and I'm wondering maybe if it was also potentially cleared off the line by one of the members of the backline, potentially by Emmanuel, by Emmanuel Cuadio. Aman Neama finds his brother Abdur. Ulbrahim tries to center one, a bit too far for NG and a bit too in front of Alt. Cleared out of the way. Here is Greenwood. He's just looking to start and create something here for Hybrid. Corneal lost possession. Alt. Give it away. Here's Brown. A really nice opportunity, and now here's Tarek Amon. If he can get to it, this could be an opportunity, and it just goes out of bounds. Hybrid is creating some really good breakaway and counter opportunities here, but they just have not been able to convert, and none of their attacking options have really truly been able to reach the length of the field that they need to get to. This should be a little bit worrying for MSI Pro, though. Their backline is kind of getting exposed right now. Oh, great ball. To the outside. Here's Ulbrahim. Ilyas Ulbrahim crossing one in, a bit too far. Here's Alt. Good job with the block there by Eke Agwu. Love to see if MSI Pro can get a third and really start to put this out of reach, but you'd also love to see if Hybrid would like to spoil the party here. We've got a really nice crowd tonight. Maybe turn those upside down frowns back to where they were. Mondeama sees it go out of play, and it will be a MSI Pro throw-in. NG, they've actually done other than the first goal, I would say that Hybrid's actually done a really good job of keeping him quiet. He is currently the leading scorer in the DMV North Conference with 7 goals. If that goal counts towards him, if it's not, it's still 6, which is still good enough for the conference lead. Rivas. Caceres. Nicely done to fake out NG. Corneal trying to reach it, does so. And he's gonna find, oh, Kevin Santos I think was a bit too hasty there. Because if he maybe takes one extra touch there, I think Tarek Amon is able to really turn on the afterburners and get something into the box at least. Just a bit too premature there from Kevin Santos, who has looked good in his limited opportunities for hybrid this season. Long ball forward again. Here's Ulbrahim. Hillis is able to beat both MSI attackers. Surafel Osres. Ooh, a little bit of a collision, nothing doing. Greenwood takes possession. No foul called against Martini. And advantage played, and now it's going to be a yellow card. Tomas Martini will be the first one painted yellow into the book tonight. I mean, that was two quite rough challenges on both times, and it seemed on the first one the referee was giving hybrid the advantage, but second one you will never get away with 10 times out of 10. Free kick for hybrid. This is going to be taken, I believe, by Reggie Gaynor. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to try to maybe take it short and just take it low on the ground here and have Corneal maybe lift it into the box. Corneal is over on that far left side. Coming in a little bit closer in front of Abdur Neama. He will take it himself. It's going to be blocked by Ishibashi, only as far as Corneal. Nice little cheeky chip there on the pass, but it's going to go out of play. Getting a lot of kids here tonight. MSI is a organization that really helps promote soccer in this area, and I can say that I played in these leagues for about 2 or 3 years, 2nd to 4th grade if I remember correctly. Turnaround by Corneal. He's onside. Here's Pierre Corneal, and Ahmad Neama is able to infiltrate. The flag was up anyway, so it wasn't going to count. Here on the near side. Sun is starting to set a bit, so it is going to get a little bit cooler, hopefully not too cool. Launched into the air by Neama. Only to Ng's foot, and now Ulbrahim. He turns on the Jets. Here's Ilyas Ulbrahim across, and it's 3-0! Abdur Neama with the brace! You just knew something was going to get created out of that, the way that Ulbrahim was running down the right side quite quickly, and that is just a perfect setup. Nothing that Jairo Caceres could do there. And MSI Pro is off to the races, 3-0. I mean, what can you say? The way that Ulbrahim was able to really rev up his engines and just keep speeding down this right channel over here, the far channel, after that setup by Matthew Capolina is just beautiful. Rivas. So now how does MSI or Hybrid FC respond? Tried to do it on another counterattack, but Daryl Greenwood was not quick enough. Ooh, not the best kick there by Pinero. Was lucky to get it to Surafel Osres. Capolina. Through to Abdur Neama. He's already got 2. Nice through ball to NG, and he is offside. I would say that was by the thinnest of margins. I mean, from my vantage point, that looks like it was potentially onside, but that's one of those 50-50s that truly can go either way. Long ball forward from Kevin Santos right into the waiting arms of Pinero. Go to the outside to Uldbrahim, who set up the last goal. Asres. Pushed from behind by Hillis and a foul called against the hybrid captain. Quadio. Capolina. Ishibashi. Back to Quadio. Trying to play a little bit of ping pong, maybe to just take out some of the energy of hybrid. Abdur Neama, excuse me. There are two. Nice short pass there for Martini. Ooh, that could have been a really dangerous tackle from Obi Ekeagwu. Luckily, no damage created. Capolina, nice service into the far side. Uldbrahim! And now Alt! Oh, great save by Caceres off the line. I mean, Nicholas Alt had a perfectly wide open net, and the way that Caceres was able to recover for that is everything you hope to see in a goalkeeper. Can hybrid maybe make some noise here? Daryl Greenwood, he lost possession to Ahmad Neama. Ng was offside, so this is going to be dead. Those of you just joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Josh Sager and Donna Walls, happy to have you in our company. Here in the 31st minute of action. This has been all MSI Pro this entire match against a hybrid FC team that is still looking for its first points of the season. And unless a miracle happens right now, oh, that was a very high boot from Barry Suwari-Wooten into the face of Emmanuel Quadio. Suwari-Wooten is a lucky boy not to be getting a card there. But barring the most insane miracle on earth right now, and if hybrid can create a comeback here, MSI Pro is going to take for at least the next 24 hours first place in the DMV North Conference of the UPSL. As we wind down the regular season and are looking towards the playoffs, all four of the playoff teams have been locked in. It's now just a matter of seeding at this point. The 1 and 2 seed, 1 seed will either be MSI or Bowley's Athletic, and then the 3-4 seeds will be Bridge Sports Club and Moco 1776. As of right now, Bridge is the team that is in third due to goal difference. Nice through ball there from Ekeagwu. Now Brown. Oh, the back heel was a bit too ambitious, because Nisi Brown probably is scoring there if he gets the shot off. Greenwood fell down, still got it to Ekeagwu to the outside. Ekeagwu tries to cross one in, and it's just going to bounce into the chest of Pinero. Maneama. Ishibashi out to Uldbrahim, and he's going to find Abdur Neama onside. Caceres has to head it. Not the cleanest clearance, but he is lucky that Oliver Rivas got there, and Rivas is fouled from behind by Abdur Neama, so a little bit of a reprieve there for hybrid. That could have been much worse. Out of play for a MSI throw-it. Oh, not the best move there from Tarek Amon. Ng, nice cut back. And he is fouled from behind. Could this be a card to Ekeagwu? Nothing called there. Free kick coming up. This will be taken by Ahmad Neama, headed into the air by Hillis. It's still in the box, not fully out of danger yet is Hybrid. Recovered for MSI by Osres. Just goes back to Capelina. They're gonna just wanna reassemble the finished product. Oh, and now a chance for Osres. He's all alone, and he had too heavy of a first touch, and it landed into the hands of Jairo Casares. Skyscraping ball into the defensive zone for MSI. Retaken by Martini. Taken away by Amon on the attempted pass. Given away, and now here's Nisi Brown. Goes to the outside, here's Greenwood. Good first touch, Greenwood! Oh! Scott Sterling style save by Pinero. I mean, again, Hybrid's getting really good chances here, but Pinero has just been that much better. That's a phenomenal save, and you gotta hope that the noggin is okay there. Seems fine, but it will be a corner. Not the best taken corner by Cornel. Tucked into the corner, a shot taken into the chest of Kuwadio. I believe that was taken by Suwari Wooten. Ishibashi will not get to the loose ball. In fact, it will be Rivas instead. Just goes to Ahmad Neama. Ilyas Old-Brahim. Could not fully possess that. Santos goes back to Hillis. I do think it is very nice to see Hybrid moving around and changing directions a lot, especially their positioning has been very fluid throughout. So it's not like the way that they've been crumpling up over the last few matches this season. It's looking much more fluid. It looks much more smooth. Looks very, very good. And they're going to have to get a goal at some point. Unless Gonzalo Bartoli Pinero decides to go full-on video game boss mode. "37th minute. Here's the sun really starts to set. And good news, we do have floodlights on, so we won't have any delays. That looks like it might have hit the hand there of a Hybrid player. And now cleared by Capelina. Ooh, and NG might want to turn on the afterburners here. It's only him and Oliver Rivas, and Rivas is able to beat him to the ball. Not the best pass, and Caceres, it seems like he misjudged it. Caceres now having to deal with NG, and it's going to go out for a corner here. That is quite anticlimactic for Hybrid FC. This is going to be taken by Ilyas Old-Brahim. Taken short. Back to Old-Brahim from Abdur Neama. He'll cross one in. Headed by Kuwadio! Just over the net. I thought that went in, but might have overpowered. Might have been a bit too powerful on that hit. That is absolutely textbook. That's something I think that the Arsenal set-piece coach would be quite proud of. Unfortunately, Arsenal did lose today in the Champions League, so I did not get to see my Gunners win a European competition. I'm going to have to wait till at the very least next year. Suwari Wooten is pulled down from behind. So a free kick. Ishibashi will head it back to one of his teammates. And it's offside. So free kick coming up here for MSI Pro. Or for Hybrid FC, excuse me. Rivas to take it. He's going to switch the field. E.C. Brown was not able to head that down. Martini. Out wide to Abdur Nayama. Kuadio to Capellina. Ahmad Nayama. Not the cleanest clearance and a bit too out of the way for Nicholas Alt, but he was offside, so it's not going to count. Santos, good footwork. Pierre Obieke Agwu with some nice footwork, but he's able to force MSI Pro to kick it out of the way. Throw in by Santos. Very slight touch potentially there by Nisi Brown. And Nero lost possession. And it's going to score by Nisi Brown. They finally get their goal. And for the first time, Nisi Brown, Gonzalo Bartoli Pinero was not able to save it. I did say there was going to be a point where Hybrid was going to score their goal, and they finally got a lucky break. And what it looks like to me, Pinero was just not able to hold on to that ball cleanly, and as a result, Nisi Brown was completely able to expose that, and there was nothing that Kuadio could do even after he recovered. Can they already respond immediately? Old Brahim didn't overrun it, but now Amon kicks it out of the way. Long throw-in, intended for NG. Ekeagwu clears it. Only as far as Capellina. Ishibashi with a little tussle in the middle. Asres back to Martini. Good push off there by Ekeagwu, completely legal. Now in G, almost exposed Kevin Santos, but Santos kicks it out of the way, and it's going to be, they're calling a throw-in, I believe. I personally thought that was a corner kick. Cameraman Dono is agreeing here. But it must have gone out just before it hit the flag. Throw in, not the best clearance there from Corneal. Gainer hits it off the body of Capellina. Chested down by Corneal. I'm going to call throw-in here against Hybrid. Corneal is arguing that that went off of the body of Nicholas Alt. I think he might have a little bit of a point. And G It's a physical tussle. But loses possession. Only temporarily. Oh, nice mag by Alt. Here's Gaynor. Lost it out to Martini. And a good tackle by Suare Wooten. Gaynor is pushed from behind and a foul called here against Ishibashi. Free kick to be taken from what would be the 29-yard line if this was American football. Gotta wonder here if Corneal is going to take it directly. He does, lifts it into the box, headed away by Cuadio. And that one is just going to be kicked to the middle of nowhere. So we approach stoppage time here in the 45th minute. That one's going to go out of play, and a throw in here for MSI Pro, or for Hybrid FC. Osres took down Gaynor. Excuse me, that was Eke Agwu. Abdur Neama. He's looking for a teammate, goes to the outside. Here's Old Brahim. Nice layoff. Cross into the box from Ahmad Neama is going to be blocked out of the way. Tarek Amon dispossessed. Ahmad Neama, short cross off the foot of Hillis, back heel. Still not cleared, a little bit of a jumbo. The shot taken wide by Ilyas Old Brahim. That was a bit of a chaotic sequence of events. And that will be the end of the half. MSI Pro is in full control of this match. It is 3-1. And a lot of it is based on defensive mistakes. But so far, MSI Pro, as it stands, are safely where they want to be, first place in the DMV North Conference. We will see you on the other side of halftime. You are watching DMV Sports Media. were smart to stay with us. Ironically, we are on the campus of Albert Einstein High School in Kensington, Maryland. MSI Pro currently leads this match 3-1 at halftime. Only one change made between the two teams. It's going to be a new goalkeeper for Hybrid FC. Elijah Wormley replaces Jairo Caceres, who just had a rough night. The first two goals were entirely not his fault, just unlucky play as well as really bad mistakes by his defense, but the third one was just extremely unlucky. So MSI Pro, who currently now in the live standings hold first place in the DMV North, are currently facing last place in the DMV North Conference. Josh Sager, Dono Wallace, happy to have you along for the ride. And they're going to take a long shot immediately, Hybrid FC. And it's just going to be calmly palmed down by Gonzalo Bartoli Pinero, who was absolutely phenomenal, minus one mistake in which he just never had full control of the ball. And we'll get back to that in a second as Elijah Wormley is going to be tested immediately. And just kicks it into the legs of Ishibashi. So same lineup for both teams, minus Wormley in net now for Hybrid. MSI Pro in the green, going from left to right. Pinero. Here's Ahmad Neama. Good back heel there from Gaynor, out wide to Eke Agwu. Certainly, though, I've been very impressed with. They might be losing 3-1, but I have been very impressed tonight with Hybrid so far. We'll get back to that thought in a second as a cross comes in and Emmanuel Cuadio clears it out of the way. But this has been much better than what we have seen all season from Hybrid. They're getting really good chances on the attack. They're holding up their own, despite what the scoreline says. MSI Pro has not really looked comfortable, especially on the defensive side of the ball tonight. Here in front of a really nice crowd at the football stadium on the campus of Albert Einstein. Capolina. Here is Tomas Martini to the outside. Ilyas Ulbrahim. Good one touch. He's going to cross one in. Intended for NG, and NG could not get his noggin to it. That would have been a phenomenal and fast start here in the second half. We will be certain to let you know of substitutions when they come. Tara, come on. Oh, give it away. Now here is Ishibashi. Oh, what a save by Elijah Wormley. Diving to his right. And that was destined for the back of the net. And that's one of those saves that you have to time perfectly, or else you will have to pay for your sins. So a corner kick to be taken here by Ulbrahim. This is already a quick start here for MSI Pro. They've taken a few of these short. I would not be surprised if they go just direct here with an in-swinging ball here. Corner comes in, an in-swinger, palmed away by Wormley. Throw in coming up here for Hybrid, for MSI, a long one, and it was intended for Abdur Neama, did not get to him, and now Hybrid has a chance on the counter. Very nicely set up. Oh, and not the best touch from Nisi Brown. As the spotlights really start to turn on. Nice through ball for NG, a bit too far, and Wormley clears it out of the way. It would have been offside had Reggie Gaynor touched that, headed back to Cuadio into the gloves of Pinero. Ahmad Neama finds his brother, Matthew Capolina, to Kuta Ishibashi, and that one's going to go out of play. Ulbrahim will take the throw in for MSI. Surafel Ostres, who had a really nice night so far tonight. Oh, given away, and a chance for Hybrid to counter. Foul from behind by Tomas Martini, or by Kuta Ishibashi, and he will be shown yellow. Second yellow card of the night for this match. Both of them belong to MSI Pro. And a chance here from a really nice distance for Hybrid on the free kick here. Got 4 players standing over the ball. I see Barry Suwari Wooten, Obi Ekeagwu, and Reggie Gaynor. I would believe Gaynor is going to take this directly. Just have a really good cannon of a leg. Whistle blows. Gaynor takes it directly, curls it, good save by Pinero. It's still in play, and now it goes out for a Hybrid throw-in. That had some really nice bend to it. But once again, Gonzalo Pinero having a really nice night. We're going to see 2 subs soon coming on for Hybrid. As we await a throw-in, I do see one of the numbers, 13. That's Jason Astudillo. He will be coming on at some point. And both subs are going to just wait, it looks like. Oh, nope, here they come. The other one will be Nick Pizzoki. So that is the end of the night for Daryl Greenwood. And we're going to figure out who the other player that just came off is. That's Obi Ekeagwu. Throw in to be taken for Hybrid. Mixer into the box, going to be out for a corner. Great save there by Pinero. Did have a few audio issues. Hopefully that those are settled now. Apologies as Rivas goes back. Apologies about the technical issues. Never know with technology these days. So apologies for that. Again, alongside Donna Wallace, this is Josh Sager. Happy to have you with us here on this beautiful Saturday night. We were expecting it to be a little bit breezier and a bit windier tonight, but thankfully the wind has decided to subside and allow us to have a peaceful night. It is a bit chilly though. Osres tried to volley it off the chest. Chance here for Hybrid, and it's intervened with by Kuadio. A little bit of a really nice. We're now starting to see if, I'm going to be honest here, it's starting to look like Hybrid is going back into old habits. Starting to clump up again, and that's not something you want to do. They were looking much better when they were spreading out and being a little bit more fluid in their running and their passing, and it's just not looking like not looking like they are going to improve tonight if this is going to continue. A long shot taken, and Wormley has to dive to make a save. Never got full control, and it will be a corner now for MSI Pro. Can they be set piece FC today? Sorry, another Arsenal reference. Old Brahim will be the one to take again. Looks like they might take this short tonight, this time. Nope, they're going to go in swinging ball. And it's headed out of play. It's going to be another corner. I think that did go off the head of Tarek Amon. Corner kick. Old Brahim had to wait for him to get all the way to the opposite side. Short taken. Old Brahim tries to cross one into the mixer again, and it's headed out of the way, and now it's cleared by Amon. And Nisi Brown is trying to streak forward. He's in a little bit of a tussle with Ahmad Neama. Now Pizzoki turns on the Jets, and it's just going to go into the glove of Pinero. To the outside here, and it's kept in play by, no, it is not by Old Brahim. I thought that Old Brahim, he might have kept that in by the slimmest of margins, but just was not able to keep that in play, and it's going to be a throw in for Hybrid. Throw in by by Ostadio. One of the only two subs that has come on for Hybrid. Rivas is going to just switch the field here. I got to wonder if Tarek Amon was ready for that. Oh, and a giveaway almost. Wormley was able to get rid of it. Amon with the foul here on Old Brahim. Free kick for MSI Pro. So it will be taken here. This will not be Old Brahim. This is going to be Ahmad Neama, I would believe, unless Old Brahim is just, yeah, they're just talking with the referee here. So Ilyas Old Brahim, who has been quite lively tonight, looking to take another set piece. It's from about the 20-yard line if this was the NFL-style football. Be taken on basically what is the hash mark. Whistle blows. Here comes a short little squibber. Not completely cleared, and that one's going to go through the uprights. I do know the Commanders need a new kicker. Matt Gay was just not it, so maybe he can try out. Retaken now. Oh, really nice back heel by Old Brahim. Here is Kuta Ishibashi setting something up. Oh, but it's going to be offside for Capellina. The way that Ishibashi set that up, you would think that that was going to be an easy, easy goal. But unfortunately, just offside. So free kick taken. Just goes right to Ahmad Neama. Ishibashi turns around. Neama, here's Capellina. Cuadio. MSI Pro just looking to switch the field here on the near side. And now Abdur Nayama, that's headed away by Amon, and Nayama is just gonna let it go out of play. Throw in here for MSI Pro. He'll take it quickly at the foot of Osres, and the tires deflated there. Ball, I think, hit the whiteboard for MSI Pro that showed the formational and the formations and the tactics on its way out. Good center, good through ball. Tip, touchdown by Ulbrahim, looking for some support. That one is not that well cleared by Greenwood. Or, excuse me, by Gaynor. Cuadio has to spin around, goes back to his goalkeeper, Pinero, who disposed of it before Nisi Brown could get there. Oh, good collision. Nayama. And they're going to call Osres offside here. We'll have a substitute. Simon Amato will be coming on. This is to replace Emmanuel Cuadio, I would believe. Yes, it is. So the longtime stalwart for this MSI Pro side will be the first substitution for the men in green. Amato, a Silver Spring native, not far from here. That was not the best free kick there by Elijah Wormley, and that's going to go out of play for a throw-in here for MSI Pro. I don't think I've seen that before. Occasionally, you'll see a goal kick taken like that, and it just goes directly out of play, but I don't think I've ever seen a free kick do that, especially one that's taken by a goalkeeper. Long ball forward from Ishibashi. And they are going to call Abdur Nayama offside again. Or excuse me, Tomas Martini is offside. Nicholas Alt is offside. Fans here are not agreeing with the call there. I'm not going to lie, I don't blame them. That looked like Alt was perfectly onside. Good tackle in the middle. Oh, good centering pass. Here's Abdur Nayama. It was just a bit too far in front of him from Ibrahim. And we have another sub coming on now. This is Kellen Cunningham coming on for Hybrid FC. And it's the end of the night. That is the end of the night for Pierre Corneille. So Kellen Cunningham, who actually had a really nice match 2 weeks ago against Bridge, comes in. Looking to maybe start a little bit of chaos in the midfield area for Hybrid FC if they want to get back into this match. Hybrid's actually done a really good job at keeping MSI Pro off the scoreboard. I would say it's safe to say that MSI Pro has had some good opportunities in their offensive area, but they just cannot get anything on net. Could that change right now? No, it will not at the moment, and it's going to go out of play for a throw-in. And another substitute coming on now soon for Hybrid. I believe that's Rennie Carbajal. It is. And he is going to be coming on for I believe that is the end of the night. That is the end of the night for Reggie Gaynor. So a chance now for MSI Pro Not the best pass there from Alt. But somehow NG got to it, and he gets it across, and it's headed over the bar by Old Brahim. Another prime opportunity, and just a bit overhit. Amon, oh, he lost it. Old Brahim could make him pay. The Frenchman, oh, given away again. Abnor Neama can't fully possess it. And now Tarek Amon. All right, throwing coming up here for Hybrid. Sorry, a lot of substitutes. We're just trying to keep track of all of them. Kicked into the air with the back heel. Abdur Neama regains possession for MSI Pro. Almost ran into his own teammate, Asres. And now Ahmad Neama goes back to Asres. I would think it's why, yeah. Just want to reset stuff here. Amato is going to have to just watch Cunningham. Here's Asres. Abdur Neama. Back to Asres. He's going to get it to Abdur Neama. Has Old Brahim as an option. Decides to take it himself. Oh, good move. Abdur Neama has already got two. He's going to go for three, and it's saved by Wormley. The footwork from Abdur Neama tonight has been absolutely stellar. But Elijah Wormley said, not in my house today. Rejected that thing. I think it was cash in a vending machine. So Old Brahim to take once again for the free kick. Or from the corner. I believe this is already, they're now in double digits for corners tonight, MSI Pro. Raises the arms. It's going to take a long in-swinging ball, headed out of the box. Asres regains it for MSI, and now it's stolen away. Here's a chance for Tarek Amon, cuts it back, and that might have been the wrong decision. Simon Amato will be getting dinner tonight from his goalkeeper, Pinero, for stopping a massive potential breakaway. Rivas to the outside. Pazoki. Back to Rivas. Here in the 68th minute. It's kind of hard to believe that we've already gotten to that point. We are approaching the final 20 minutes plus stoppage in this match. Hybrid's done a very good job defensively. They're trying to look a little bit better compact defensively, but on the attack, they just cannot get anything going right now. Unless it's on a counterattack. Ooh, really nice chip from Asres as he spins around. Gonna get a through ball, and that's gonna be offside against Abdur Neama. Two substitutes now coming on for MSI Pro. One of them is Larry Agee. The other, we are going to just try to find out as play continues. It's for MSI Pro. Taken down by Rivas, and they're going to say it's a foul, but that was a very nice finish there from Rivas, even though the play was whistled dead. And another player also coming on for Hybrid. So Isaac Oliva will be making his first appearance tonight. And then the other player coming on for MSI Pro, aside from Aji, is looks like Babakar Sanyang. And that is the end of the night for Ishibashi, as well as sayonara tonight to Katiman G, who was kept off the score sheet for the first time in 3 matches. Aji didn't have full possession. The outside, a chance for hybrid. That one's going to go out of play. Oh, they're going to say a goal kick. Or a foul here committed, it looks like. Based on the way of how emphatically the referee was pointing to the right side, it looks like they called a foul. It will be a free kick coming up now for MSI. It's been a very nice night for head coach Nassim Abushi and his MSI team. They've been in full control of this match, minus 1 mistake. Oh, not the best touch there from Capolina. Throw-in coming up here for hybrid, and they're going to want to take it quickly because they're getting a ton of options now into the attacking zone. It's going to go off the body there of Pizzoki. Gotta wonder how much these fresh legs are going to help this hybrid side and maybe get them somewhat back into this match. Throw-in. Foul called here against MSI Pro. Or against hybrid, excuse me. To the outside. Oh, good chance now. Uld Brahim. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. No high boot. Cross comes in, and it's not chested down cleanly, and they're going to say a handball. Handball by Larry Aji, who just came on, and that would have been quite the impact off the bench. So going back to Wormley. Oh, that was a beautiful one-time pass from Rennie Carvajal, but that could not be reciprocated. Ooh, good chance now for MSI Pro. Turning on the Jets here is Aji, and he was not able to fully control that. So a throw-in coming up here for MSI. Just waiting for the ball to get back into play. It did travel outside of like the berm where the stands are basically built into on the other side here. Oh, that one almost bounced through, but Wormley is able to gobble it up, and he's going to clear it all the way out, and Amato heads it down and just right into the chest of a teammate. It's San Yang. Still no other movement on the bench right now for MSI Pro. Down the far side, and not the best decision making there from Isaac Oliva. Long throw in here, and it's just going to go into the chest of Ahmad Neama. Still a little bit of a battle with Cunningham. Taken away. Here's Nick Pizzoki! Into the side netting. I will say these options off the bench so far for hybrid have actually put some life into this visiting side's energy tonight. They're actually now starting to really get some shots on target, and potentially they could get a second goal here if MSI is not careful. We already learned that with the first goal that they gave up tonight. Abdur Nayama. Amato clears it. And it's headed back into play. Still a little bit of a jumble in the attacking zone. Hybrid has possession. Here's Nick Pizzoki, great slide tackle. By Matthew Capolina. Long throw in for Hybrid. They're trying that tonight. It just hasn't worked. The turnaround there from Cunningham was a bit too powerful. As we are approaching the last few moments of this match. 14 minutes to go plus stoppage. Trying to play some ping pong right now. Give it away. Can Hybrid, I don't know what in the world that was from Nick Pizzoki, but it certainly was not good. I think that you just had a lapse in concentration. I would have just passed that right there off to the wide open Rennie Carbajal. Oh, push from behind, and that is a foul called here against Kevin Santos. That was a pretty violent foul, too. I'm surprised that Santos is able to get away with not getting a yellow. Abdur Nayama. They would like to put this thing to bed. Switching the field now for Ould Brahim, chests it down. He's got an option on the near side. Instead, opts to go to the center for Asres. Here's Aji, lost possession. And it was offside anyway. Free kick coming. Actually, no, this isn't going to be a foul. They were playing advantage, it looks like. It will be Simon Amato, I believe. No, it's going to be Sorfel Asres to take this free kick. Bit of a delay. I don't know. Oh, I wonder if, they're checking to see a player. I believe that's Kellen Cunningham that's walking off right now. He was a substitute, and now he might need to have a sub come on for him. That is just not ideal if you are Hybrid. You gotta hope Cunningham is okay. He must have had a really bad collision that we did not see over on the far side while the field was switched. Asres. Going back to Capolina, that was a very risky move, but it paid off in the end. Ahmad Nayama launching a ball forward for his brother, offside, and it was headed away by Wormley. Hybrid just looking to do something here, and MSI is just trying to lock it down at this point. They currently hold first place in the DMV North by 1 point on the live board, but they are really going to need some help tomorrow from Maryland Bobcats to keep it that way, or to, at the very least, keep it at a draw, because then MSI Pro would enter the final match day of the regular season in this spring, still in first place due to goal differential. Amato. We've got 2 more subs coming on now for MSI in the next few moments. Aji is offside on the long ball forward. We're seeing a lot of that. I feel like MSI Pro, they're getting a bit too hyper, or they're getting a bit too hopeful that they're going to get the ball, and as a result, it's becoming a little bit easier for them to get a bit excited and go past the line. We've got 10 more minutes to go, and 2 more subs are coming on for MSI. Looks like this is just to lock it down. So entering the match are Elliot Eager and Cavino Lumbila. And ending tonight are Nicholas Alt, who had a phenomenal night. And I believe the other is Ilyas Uldbrahim, who had many a chance, just could not convert. But he did set up a few goals tonight. Pinero is just able to inhale that here in the final 10 minutes. To the outside for MSI. Asres. Agi goes back to the midfield. Surveying options. Launching a ball forward and again offside. This time the guilty party is Lubila, who just came on. Again, MSI Pro, if they are able to just limit all the offsides or just being a bit too eager, or if they can just limit the eagerness, they're getting through on these and they're probably scoring goals. But as it stands, it's still 3-1. You've also got to give a lot of credit to Hybrid tonight. The way that they have locked up this MSI Pro offense tonight has been fantastic here in this second half. So something that they can build on for next week, as they try to take their first 3 points of the season. Again, Hybrid FC enters tonight with no points whatsoever tonight. And it looks like they are going to be leaving that way too unless something changes. And it has to happen quickly. Capolina to Amato. I wouldn't be surprised if MSI Pro decides to start subbing in some players that are going to be more defensive-minded, just so that way they can very much secure this win. Park the bus, if you will. Amato launching a ball forward for his counterpart on the back line, Ahmad Neama. Turns on the Jets, and he is impeded by Tarek Amon. It's going to go out for a goal kick, because Amon never touched that ball. Minute 83. Taken away. Cross comes in. Oh, that was a really nice attempted backheel pass from Agi. The problem was no one was there. Out of play, throw in here for Hybrid. And it's been a very beautiful night, and we are so thankful that the weather gods have decided to be nice to us today. Into the air from Hillis. Carbajal looking to punish a mistake there from Maneyama, but none was made. Capolina to the middle. Also going to see one more player come in. If I were to guess, that looks like it's going to be Bryant Lopez Ochoa. Yes, it is. Ahmad Neama back to Amato. Switching the field, Capolina. Centers for Asres. They're just trying to do a possession-based game at this point. Oh, good through ball and a chance now for MSI, and Wormley was able to get there first before it was slotted home by Ahmad Neama. Or excuse me, by Lumbila. And now we're gonna have the last two subs probably tonight. As I mentioned already, Lopez Ochoa is on, as is Yusufa Fofana, who's normally a goalkeeper, but he's going to be a field player tonight. And Tomas Martini's night is done, as is Ahmad Neama's night. Or no, Abdur Neama's night. He is not going to have a chance at the hat trick. So at this point, it looks like they're just looking to lock this game up defensively. Motto into the middle. Here's Larry Agee. Given away. Bouncing around. Pinero into the middle. Hillis is going to have to chest it down. Some good moves there from the right back, from the newly minted right back. Makai Walker, who I didn't even realize was on, but he is on as well for Hybrid FC. Ahmad Neama centering for Amato. They're going to switch the field again. Capelina. His entire back line tonight for MSI Pro has had a fantastic performance. Especially Ahmad Neama, who's been setting up a lot of opportunities and looks to do so again. Still has possession. Now he loses out to Sun Yang. Or excuse me, to Isaac Oliva. Taken away, Osres, and he is called for the foul. Tries to chip. Oh, that would have been a beautiful goal. We've seen two of those tonight. One for each side. The other by Oliver Rivas. That would have been absolute beauties had they been not whistled dead before. So another free kick now for Hybrid. Looking to start something here. And nothing going there from Barry Suwari Wooten. Neama taken away, and Suwari Wooten taken down, and he is hurt. Foul committed by Sun Yang. Again, and another foul. This time it's Suwari Wooten who commits it on Sen Yang, I believe it or not. So a little bit of friendly fire. Last few minutes of this match before stoppage time. As they switch the field, here's Capelina. Excuse me. Oh, really nice moves from Elliot Eager. And that's going to be a foul. And they're calling for a yellow card, and it's going to be shown to Oliver Rivas. So he is now going to have to be very careful for the next few minutes. Here in the 89th minute. Free kick to be taken. Can MSI Pro lock this down? The free kick here will be taken by Babukar Sun Yang. From literally what is, I would say, the 9-yard hash mark for American football. San Yang tank, only a 2-man wall. San Yang, long in swinging ball, headed back into the mixer. And it's cleared away. Only as far as Ahmad Neama, who's going to try to launch a long ball forward for Sen Yang. And it's just almost kept in play, but a little bit of, that would have been really impressive if he kept that in. Not even the best players probably are able to pull that one off. Last minute to go. Wormley. Oh, that could have been costly. Astadio, and a bit too hard of a touch from Suwari Wooten, gets it back for Hybrid. Foul called against Nick Pizzoki. Much to the dismay of Rennie Carbajal, his teammate. So Ahmad Nayama, this is probably going to just be a game of keep away at this point. Gonna wonder how much time is going to be added on. I wouldn't imagine much. We haven't had many stoppages. The longest one I can think of is the injury stoppage to Kellen Cunningham. Everything else has probably been about 15 seconds at most. It's taken away by Carbajal. And he was not able to keep it in play. Excuse me, Oliva. Here's Isaac Oliva, lost out to Asres. Capolina. Phenomenal night for the left back for MSI. Three minutes of stoppage to go. Wormley is out of his cage, has to get back in, or else MSI is really going to make him pay. Inside, and not the cleanest touch there from Lopez Ochoa. Get minimum 3 minutes. Outside, Capolina. Amato is just looking for another attacking option, just decides to go back out to his left back. And now onside, no, it is not from, once again, a bit too eager from Yusufa Fofana. Imagine if we had a goalkeeper who's now playing as a field player, scoring a goal there. That would have been mind-blowing. First time, yeah, my cameraman, Dono Walls, if you didn't hear that, he said first time for everything. He's not lying. Just waiting for the free kick to be taken. It will be we're going to see a yellow for time wasting from Fofana. Again, you can't be that close. You have to be at least 10 feet. So about 4 or 5 of the yards on the American football field part of it. Don't at me, I'm not a math guy. Long ball forward. The ref is saying on my whistle. He did not blow, so we're going to have to do it again. Yeah, that was a bit too hastily. Taken now by Pizzoki. And the whistle blows, and this one comes to an end. MSI Pro with a dominant 3-1 win over Hybrid Football Club, and MSI Pro now, as it stands, will be top of the DMV North Conference in the UPSL with 20 points, and they are going to hope that Maryland Bobcats can beat Bowleys Athletic, or at the very least make Bowleys drop points tomorrow in their match, which will also be broadcast here on DMV Sports Media. I will be on as well tomorrow, but not on that match. I will see you all tomorrow in Falls Church when Virginia Dream takes on Arlington Reds. But the final score here, 3-1, mostly led thanks to a brace from Ahmad Nayama. That's going to do it for us here from the campus of Alfred Einstein High School here in Kensington, Maryland. For my cameraman, Dono Walls, and everybody at DMV Sports Media. This is Josh Sager bidding you adieu. Have a good night.